स्टडी IQ IAS, आपका सिलेक्शन हमारा मिशन।
हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू स्टडी IQ। तो लास्ट लेक्चर में हमने जो देखा वो था जैनिज्म की फिलॉसफी, दैट इज अनेकांतवाद एंड स्यादवाद। अनेकांतवाद क्या था? अनेकांतवाद वाज मेटाफिजिकल एस्पेक्ट ऑफ जैनिज्म। यदि हम फिलॉसफी ऑफ जैनिज्म को एज ए होल समझें तो हमें पता चलेगा Anekāntavāda was nothing but the theory of reality, which means metaphysical aspect, which says that there are infinite number of reality. Yes, theory of manyness of reality or many realities. You can also call it realistic pluralism. So Jainism was realistic pluralism, right? That was the metaphysical aspect. After that, we discussed epistemological aspect, which is known as Syādvāda. Now, what is Syādvāda according to Jainas? Syādvāda means theory of relative knowledge, or you can also call it conditional predication. Theory of conditional predication. Now, what is conditional predication and why they call that all of our knowledge is partial? Because they are saying that there are infinite number of realities which have infinite number of characteristics. Okay, infinite number of realities, and each reality have infinite characteristics. Now, people like us who are inflicted with ignorance cannot know or cannot comprehend the entire reality. Now, the point is, who can comprehend? According to Jainas, omniscient being can comprehend the entire reality. The one who attained the Kevalya Gyan, which is also known as Kevalin, like Tirthankars. They attained Kevalya Gyan. That is why they can comprehend the entire reality, infinite aspect of reality. So, according to Jainas, the people like us who are inflicted with ignorance, avidya, our knowledge is hampered or obstructed by avidya, and that is why we cannot comprehend all the aspect or infinite aspect of the reality. Hence, all of our knowledge is partial, conditional, incomplete. Just like the glass is half filled or half empty. It is like this, right? Hence, all of our judgment, all of our statement should be qualified by word syad. Syad means relatively speaking. Relatively speaking, or from this point of view, or from this perspective. So whenever we will go to describe the reality, we will say syad, this pen is white, which means from my perspective, this pen is white. Or from this point of view, this pen is white. But critics says that your word syad is nothing but the probability. It is theory of probability. It is theory of probable knowledge. You are a skeptic. You are saying that certain knowledge is not possible. But Jainas will answer. Jainas will say that no, we are not saying such things. Certain knowledge, entire knowledge is possible. But for that, you have to remove that avidya. And avidya will be removed when you will dissociate karmic particle, karmic pudgal with the jeev. We know that bondage will come when karmic particle, karmic pudgal will associate with jeev. Yes or no? And after that, avidya will arise, or you can say avidya is the root cause of that. So once you remove the avidya, then you can attain that particular stage. So Jainas are not skeptic. Why we are discussing this particular thing? Because this can be a potential question in the next mains examination. They can ask that is Syādvāda is a skeptic philosophy, the Syādvāda that you consider a very tolerant philosophy, the Syādvāda which promotes, intellectual humility, the Syādvāda which promotes religious tolerance. But on the other hand, some of the critics, especially the philosophical one, they are saying that it is a skeptic philosophy. So in this lecture, we will discuss all those things. So the description of Syādvāda given by Jainism was very much good, and they described that particular thing with the help of analogy of 6 blind men and an elephant. Each of them have certain knowledge. They are not saying that they are not having any certain knowledge. They are having certain knowledge, but their knowledge is partial. Okay, they are not saying that this is elephant, which means one person who will attain Keval Gyan will say that yes, this is an elephant. But people like us who are inflicted with ignorance are saying, no, 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 it is a pillar. No, it is a big snake. What are you saying? It is a fan. Because different blind man will are touching different parts of that particular element, different body parts of that element. Is it okay? Now we will discuss that what is the criticism. So I will share this particular file again with you. Okay. So Syādvāda is the Jain epistemological doctrine of conditional predication, which is the aspect of many-sidedness of the reality, that is their metaphysical part. It asserts that every judgment about the reality is conditional, true only from a certain standpoint. Now the point is skeptic? So in academic sense, no. But in limited non-dogmatic sense, yes. Because they are saying the reality of absolute knowledge is not possible. So who are criticizing? Jaina's perspective? No. They are not skeptic, but realism with the epistemic restraint. They are saying that we are exercising epistemic restraint. We are not asserting anything absolutely. Because according to them, any absolute assertion and any absolute negation is nothing but durniti, bad judgment. Anekāntavāda, one of the Jain scholar, is saying that all unilateral assertion Anekāntavāda are false, durniti. Truth is manifold. Syādvāda is method to avoid error, not to deny knowledge. We are not denying certain knowledge. We are just avoiding Anekāntavāda. Second point, Yashojiva is saying Syādvāda is not doubt, samasya, but conditional affirmation. It affirms existent under condition, never denies the knowability. Who are the critic? Nyaya Vaisheshik is the fiercest critic, along with Charvak and Buddhism. Like, Syādvāda leads to contradiction and epistemic paralysis. Second, if a thing both exists and does not exist, we know that in Saptavanginaya, Jainas are saying that Syat Asti and Syat Nasti both are the part of same reality. They are saying that Guna and Pavyay are the two aspects of the same reality, which means if a thing both exists and does not exist, then all distinction collapse. Okay? The Jaina says perhaps it exists, perhaps not. It is nothing but vikitsa, that is doubt, but not knowledge. True knowledge is determined knowledge. Syādvāda is disguised the skepticism according to Nyaya Vaisheshik. After that, Charvak, again a fiercest critic, Charvak is saying Jain multiply words to hide their doubt, but if everything is perhaps, why not total agnosticism? And Syad itself become partial knowledge. Syādvāda का अपना knowledge भी partial हो जाएगा. Syādvāda is half-hearted skepticism. It doubts absolute but clings to the soul, karma and liberation. Even Buddhist, Madhyamik, Nagarjuna, everything is empty of inherent existence. लेकिन Jainas इसको बोलते ही नहीं है. ठीक है, तो ये तीन सबसे बड़े इनके क्रिटिसिज्म है. लेकिन वेस्टर्न फिलोसफिकल पर्सपेक्टिव, प्रैग्मेटिज्म और पोस्ट मॉडर्निज्म, ये तीनों इसको सपोर्ट करते हैं. ये बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग बात है, ये कहीं आपको मिलेगा नहीं ऐसा देखने को. तो ये हमें मेंशन करना है कि स्यादवाद के अंदर है ना, आपको आप जैनास की जो फिलॉसफी है उनको ये भी बोल सकते हैं कि वेस्टर्न पर्सपेक्टिव लाइक पायरोनियन जो स्केप्टिसिज्म है, टू एवरी आर्ग्यूमेंट एन इक्वल आर्ग्यूमेंट इज अपोज्ड, रिजल्ट इज एपोकी, दैट इज सस्पेंशन ऑफ जजमेंट, एंड्स इन राइट फेथ. तो उसको आप कंपेयर कर सकते हो वेस्टर्न फिलोसफिकल पर्सपेक्टिव से, है ना. पायरोनियन जो स्केप्टिसिज्म है विच इज सेम एज जैनास स्केप्टिसिज्म और जैनास त्यागवाद रिलेटिविज्म. प्रैग्मेटिज्म, ठीक है, इसको प्रोटो प्रैग्मेटिज्म भी बोलते हैं. क्यों? क्योंकि जेम्स बोलते हैं ट्रुथ इज व्हाट वर्क इन एक्सपीरियंस, नो व्यू इज फाइनल, which means Jainas are proto-pragmatists and post-modernist as well, because deconstructionist reading Syādvāda is foundationalist but not nihilistic. Hence, Syādvāda is not a skeptical philosophy in a classical sense. It is non-absolute realism that uses conditional language to reconcile conflicting truth, not to suspend the judgment. है ना. और जैनास का मोटो भी है परस्परो ग्रहात जीवानाम न तो परस्परो ग्रहातात. इसका मतलब है कि souls help each other by mutual understanding, not by mutual deconstruction of the view. ठीक है. जैनास का आपने देखा होगा कहीं पे, तो उनका मोटो भी यही है, इसी प्रकार का मोटो दिखाते हैं. परस्परो ग्रहात जीवानाम, कि सोल्स को एक दूसरे की हेल्प करनी चाहिए, ना कि उनको डिस्ट्रक्ट करना चाहिए. आगे बढ़ने के पहले, वीडियो खत्म करने के पहले एक बहुत जरूरी सूचना कि आप सब लोगों के लिए ये जो सेल है, लर्नर्स डे सेल, ये 15 नवंबर को खत्म हो जाएगी और ये बैच शुरू हो चुका है. आप इसको ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. इंडियन फिलॉसफी से स्टार्ट हुआ है, इसी वजह से इसका नाम शंकराचार्य बैच रखा हुआ है. ठीक है. आप SU लाइव कोड का इस्तेमाल करके मैक्सिमम डिस्काउंट प्राप्त कर सकते हैं. और आप यदि मुझसे जुड़ना चाहते हैं फिलॉसफी के लिए, तो इस टेलीग्राम चैनल को ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. आई होप आपको ये वीडियो अच्छा लगा होगा. इसी प्रकार से फिलॉसफी के वीडियो के लिए और इंटरेस्टिंग जो एग्जाम ओरिएंटेड कंटेंट के लिए जुड़े रहिए StudyIQ से. थैंक यू सो मच.
StudyIQ IAS, आपका सिलेक्शन हमारा मिशन.